Alright, hey guys, so it's been quite some time since I've made a Let's Play or First Impressions type video. Today I'm going to be playing Kingdom Under Fire 2. A lot of you probably haven't heard of this series. I remember playing Kingdom Under Fire The Crusaders a lot when I was younger on the original Xbox. I think that came out in like 2004, I believe, and it's coming out on Steam tomorrow actually, so they're kind of just porting it over to PC. But this is Kingdom Under Fire 2. This game was like in development hell for like 10 years. There was some financial issues, and they were trying to make basically a combination of like a hack and slash mixed with an RTS mixed with an MMO, and obviously that sounds extremely complicated, and I have to say it kind of is. But here are the 5 different classes. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a character here. I'm gonna choose this guy was named Rainier in the old games, but basically you just choose your own character here. He is a berserker with a gigantic sword, and in a hack and slash a gigantic sword is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so this is the first mission of the game. It's technically the tutorial, but from what I've experienced so far, this is one of the most fun missions in the game. So here's my character. Basically, I am just a soldier, and there's going to be this pretty amazing castle siege going on, and we're going to be defending this castle. Further on in the game, you actually get to control your own troops, and that's where the RTS factor comes into play, but right now this is solely a MMO style hack and slash with some pretty incredible graphics. But what I am most impressed with this game is the amount of units on the screen that can appear at once. Right now there's not too much going on, but trust me, in a few minutes it's gonna get pretty crazy. Alright, so as you can tell, simple hack and slash, swinging my giant sword around, reminds me a lot of Dynasty Warriors, and that was a game I used to play a lot growing up as well. Dynasty Warriors 4 in particular, I played the heck out of that game. Alright, so you also have various skills like an MMO. There's a little hotbar at the bottom of the screen, and you can use these skills pretty much as you want. I don't think there's any like nanometer, or at least not in my experience so far. There's also like a finishing blow move. You can only use that at certain times, but there'll be an indicator where you can do that. As you can see in the background, there's some sort of like bosses or like higher tier units coming. This giant scorpions, the huge Attack on Titan characters, which will try to break through the wall in a moment. And just look at that thing. Pretty insane. With the amount of units on the screen, it kind of reminds me of like the Total War games, where you can have just like thousands of units on the screen at once. But I'm really impressed that they're able to do this with the level of graphics going on here. It really does feel like a pretty epic siege going on. Alright, so now we are on defense here. Let's go ahead and go up to the wall.
Take the northeast gate.
We also have some like ballistas shooting cannons and some trebuchets going on there. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. Look at all these archers, like, it's crazy. And look at all the units! Like, that's ridiculous! There's at least like 1,000 units on screen at once here. There's dragons. Later on in the game, you'll have like archer units, and you basically command them to fight the dragons, because obviously I can't shoot in the air, I can't shoot the dragons. And this reminds me so much of Attack on Titan. I feel like they were inspired by a variety of different games here.
Monster. It's going to raise our battlements to the ground.
And you may be wondering, like, how the hell is this an MMO? After this level, you'll kind of see the MMO aspects of it. Love seeing all these archers shooting at once. All this chaos going on. Alright. It was basically telling me with space I can dodge forward just a little bit. But I am getting destroyed here. Alright, so now I'm going to be fighting basically the first boss of the game. Press escape when immobilized. There we go. Yes, I just did that. Okay. Use the fin to minimize damage. Press shift. Block some of the damage. And as for like an MMO goes, like a lot of MMOs you're not able to like dodge or block. So it's kind of cool that they have a little bit of mobility features here. So right now you basically just get out of the way. And then you attack the arms. It's a very easy boss fight. Again, this is like the tutorial. Later on in the game, there's some pretty epic battles that are a little bit longer than this.
Now go down to the northeast gate and help Jaeger.
Darn it! The gate has been breached. Block the gate. Don't let any more of them get through.
Alright. This is another special ability I have. I can press R to like unleash my dark energy, and I can do some pretty devastating attacks with it.
Help is on the way.
I'm gonna go over here and use those dark energy. Oops. Probably messed that up. Oh well. Here's like the finishing move. Reminds me so much of Dynasty Warriors. There's really not much of a difference here. As you can see, my attacks are a little bit more powerful when I use that aura ability there. And just look at all the enemies coming through the front gate. Like, I think this is awesome, and this is what I really love about Dynasty Warriors. Just the sheer amount of enemies and just feeling like a total badass at times. Especially with this character. He's one of my favorites in the older games. Alright, so they all died.
You go to the palace now.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the palace. Go check on the king.
Oh, thank you.
So I believe if this is anything like the last game, if you kill the commander, like these bigger units, then the other units like either flee or they're just defeated or their morale goes down big time. All sorts of combo moves. Mostly just involves left and right click. It's not too difficult at all.
We'll take care of this place. Please go to His Majesty now.
Who's got the soul crystal?
He's probably there.
Then I'll just watch.
Do as you please.
Poor things.
Another thing I like about this game, especially later on, is the like the soundtrack, the music. Reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones. Maybe not this level in particular, but later on. Alright, gonna be fighting some more big enemies here. Gonna be helping out our soldiers. Oops. So I'm supposed to like either dodge or block there. But this level, I don't really have to worry too much about health. Later on, there's definitely some aspects like that. Alright, so I just have to kill the remainder of these units. I don't know what happened to my team. I just left me, that's fine. Chop, chop, chop. And done. And I believe this concludes the first level. Kind of a cool cutscene at the end here.
His Majesty up there.
If you guys were curious, this is a Korean-made game. And this did originally release in Asia for like a year or two, maybe even longer. It didn't see a US release for a long while. It was supposed to release on the PlayStation 3, got pushed back, and it was supposed to release on the PlayStation 4, got moved back, and it's been like a 10-year cycle of moving back. But it's finally released on PC, and I think it's a pretty good game so far. I think it costs about $30. Oh no, we killed the king. I'm just like sitting here watching. This is pretty cool. I remember this in the last games as well, being able to like summon fireballs from the sky to destroy units. Pretty sure it's like abilities you can unlock later on in the game. Okay, let's skip forward a little bit. Alright, so this is kind of like the MMO factor of the game. You're just kind of skipping through dialogue, getting a variety of quests, and this is my least favorite part of the game. You basically have to do a little bit of grinding, and it's very similar to other MMOs right now. Like the quest is kill 3 tarantulas. Like, it's just kind of a waste of time in my opinion. I'd much rather do the story missions. And I kind of wish it wasn't an MMO. I'm not a big fan of MMOs, to be honest. It's literally the same thing. It's like, go here, collect that, go here, collect that, kill 5 monsters, go back, skip through a bunch of dialogue, get more quests, level up a little bit. And you can also play with other people, obviously, but I don't really think there's too many people playing this, and I am in the starting levels kind of early in the morning here, so I don't expect to see too many other players. But they're doing a bunch of nonsense little missions. I'm on the second main level of the game where there's a little village under siege and you have to come in and help them out. I'm just gonna play a little bit of this. I'm kind of skipping forward a bit just because I want to get to the third mission, which showcases the RTS elements where you get to command your own units and so forth. So let's go ahead and kill this big guy. I love just feeling so powerful. I should have probably blocked or dodged that, but that's okay. Nope, I'm about to die, and I don't think I have a healing potion. Alright, I think my allies just healed me just because we're in intro level here. And obviously I'm just kind of spamming. I should definitely block, roll out of the way sometimes. Kill this guy. Doing some crazy attacks there. Alright, he's done. Alright, so let's just skip to the end here. I did want to show you the end of this mission just because there's so many units and they kind of surround you, and it's pretty freaking ridiculous how many units are on the screen here. But then it transitions to the end cutscene where you're saved by another character. I will say the game runs surprisingly well. And one thing I noticed, especially in these cutscenes, is there's like a severe lack of blood. I guess they just wanted the game to be rated a little bit lower, but I really wish there was more blood and gore. So he kind of just wipes out everyone and saves your ass. basically the same one you just saved, but
saved
it's
us,
more
General.
MMO elements where you're just going person to person, taking a lot of useless quests, kind of wasting time, but you're leveling up and getting various rewards and getting items that you can equip on your character to make yourself a little bit stronger, and so forth. Moving forward through all these grindy MMO quests, I did finally get a mount. There's quite a few mounts in the game, and I'm pretty sure there's even more. There's 3 pages of them apparently, but I unlocked the first mount, which is simple horse, and I could ride the horse around and move around the map a little bit more. The maps are pretty huge, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna get another quest real quick, and I guess I'll just show you another one of these quests just to get you give you a feel of these MMO mechanics. I really hate doing this because I don't know about you, but when I play an MMO, I don't read anything. I don't know who in their right mind reads through all the NPC dialogue. In my opinion, it's 2020. It's time to have voice actors and a little bit less reading. So yeah, I'm gonna kill some wolves. I'm gonna play some traps, very generic, and we're about to get to the 3rd mission, which I think is pretty awesome. It's probably my favorite mission so far. My horse is amazing. This is the next little battle, and this introduces the strategy mode, or being able to control units from above, and I have units following me and supporting me at the same time. So there's a bunch of enemies here, and I'm going to get some backup soon. They're running in from that direction. As you can see, there's about a couple hundred units coming in. And in a moment, there's going to be some dragons. You'll be able to use the archers to fire on the dragons. So as you can see, I have this massive army following me. I think it's pretty epic. It's something you don't often see in games like this.
Wait, I see some burned traces over there.
Alright, so here comes the dragons.
Winged worm.
Or the wyverns. I think they call them worms in this game. Alright, I'm gonna have defensive stat, or defensive stance. Which obviously they can't do anything against dragons. I think later on in the game you get to control special units like that as well. Air units. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to my archers. F2. And then I'm just going to click on the dragon. I also have a special ability I can use to do a lot more damage, but it's on cooldown currently.
Good. Use archer skills and get rid of them.
My ability again just kind of increases the damage.
Only one left. Stay sharp.
But yeah, I think that's pretty
Took
cool,
care of all the winged
being able to
worms.
switch units like that and
out of the woods.
have various
Don't think this path is
abilities. Alright, so here's the final battle I wanted to show you in this video, kind of just showcasing the beginning missions of Kingdom Under Fire 2, and honestly I think this is a game that's severely underrated. It's super fun, honestly. I may not like the MMO aspects, but I know a lot of people out there do enjoy MMOs, and you're able to like team up with friends and stuff too, which is cool. I just don't like the whole questing system. I like playing these massive battles and having a bit of fun here. These giant scorpions here, I can't do much about them because they're armored, or at least not at this point in the game. So right now I'm just trying to take out as many units as possible. Spamming all my abilities.
Everyone calm down. Just hang on for a little longer.
Alright,
You rookies, you're in big trouble.
so here are the dwarves. There's all sorts of unique squads and abilities that you can get. You can level them up and so forth. You're taking out the scorpions. And let's be honest, seeing these massive battles in an MMO, it's pretty cool. Although in my personal opinion, I wish it wasn't an MMO. I wish it was kind of just like a co-op game where you fight in various missions and a story. But this is cool too.
Coming to our rescue in the nick of time.
Alright, so that's the end of this video. I encourage you guys to check out the game and see it for yourself. It does go on sale every so often, so maybe wait for a sale, but $30 isn't too bad for an intro price. It is an MMO though, so obviously there's going to be an in-game shop and a lot of things you might be able to purchase later on if you don't want to grind. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.